Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today is Workout Wednesday, so we're going to be getting all into our upper body. So if you feel like stretching it out before or after this workout, feel free. I've linked my upper body stretching video in the description below, so feel free to check that out. Another thing is you're just going to need a little bit of space. Today is also going to be challenging, so feel free to take breaks whenever you need them. Just listen to your body, listen to your breath, and you can always pick things back up whenever you feel like it. So remember to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and even subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And with all that being said, you guys, let's get into our upper body workout. Alrighty, let's start in downward facing dog. So make your way into your tabletop and then lift on up into your down dog. Taking a few breaths here just to get a little bit warmed up so you can pedal your feet. You could be nice and still, but just let your head be heavy here, taking all that tension out of your neck, softening your shoulders, thinking about making a nice upside down V shape with your body, even though your legs can be bent here, but straighten your arms. You can bend your legs, but straighten your arms. So taking a nice deep inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. With your next inhale, start to shift your weight forward into a plank. So now I want you to adjust where your hands and your feet are to find a plank that works for you. Checking that your wrists are right underneath your shoulders and then bringing your legs or your feet back so that you're nice and balanced. You're in a nice straight line. You can always do your planks from your knees. So wherever you want to be. Take another inhale and exhale. Push it back into down dog, but keep your hands and your feet where they are. Use an inhale, shift it forward into your plank, and exhale, downward dog. Let's go again. Inhale, plank, and exhale, downward dog. Adding on, inhale into your plank. This time, exhale. Drop to your knees and lower down. You can hover halfway in chaturanga, a low tricep push-up, or you can drop your chest to the mat. But using an inhale, lift up into your cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, downward dog. Awesome, guys. So we're going to flow through those 3 movements just a little bit faster. So use an inhale to come into your plank. Feel free to drop to your knees. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, you guys. Let's go one more time. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome work, you guys. We're going to drop our knees to the mat. Take all your weight out of your hands and do a few wrist circles. Massage your wrist. Do whatever feels good. We're going back into our plank, so when you're feeling it. At any time you guys need to take a break, stay longer, take child's pose, whatever. Follow along with me if you're ready for it. So bring your hands back down, finding your plank. So from your knees or your toes, we're going to stay here for just a few breaths. You could also do your plank on your forearms, but we're going to move a little bit if you want to. You're just going to start to take all that weight out of your right hand and maybe tap your left shoulder. Bring your right hand down, switch sides, left hand's reaching for the right shoulder, and then switch sides. Awesome, you guys. Just lightly tapping your shoulders with your opposite hands, breathing wherever you are. Awesome work. Beautiful. Let's do one more on each side. A right tap and a left. And then bring both of your hands down from your knees or your toes. Start to exhale as you lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, you guys. Bring your knees all the way down onto your mat. Have a seat. Send your legs out in front of you. Our hands are going to come behind us. They're going to come behind us. And you're going to bring your feet hip width apart and kind of close to you. But you're going to pick your hips up off the mat. So pick your hips up a little bit or maybe a little bit more. Trying to bring the hips in line with the knees, in line with the shoulders. You can shift your gaze up or back or look to your knees. Feeling this through the shoulders, the triceps. And then we're going to start to lower the hips. If you need to rest them down, you can. If you can hover them. And then pick them back up. Full expression of reverse tabletop. So lift the hips as much as you can and shift the gaze to where you want to. Lower your hips and then lift back up. Awesome work, you guys. Lower the hips. Let's go one more time. Lift it back up. Lift those hips. Awesome work. Start to lower your hips all the way down. Take the weight out of the wrists. Do a few wrist circles. Little massage if you need it. Stay here a little bit longer if you're coming back with me. Hands are coming behind you again. Same thing. Plant your feet, but this time your hips aren't going to go as high as you can get them. They're just going to hover above the mat a little bit. But we're going to start to bend our elbows. A little tricep dip. So send the elbows back. Straighten the arms and just keep bending those elbows, lifting up and down. Your hips are just hovering above the floor. It's all about those shoulders, those triceps. You can go as slow or as fast as you want, but just keep moving. Keep breathing. Beautiful, you guys. 3 more. However fast you're going, do 3 more. Once you're done, drop your hips, take all the weight out of the hands, massage the wrists, whatever you need. We're going to cross our ankles and come forward onto our forearms. So bringing your forearms down. I don't care if you clasp your hands together or what, push your palms into the mat, but you're going to tuck your toes and you're going to start to lift your hips as high as you can. Pretend that you are in downward facing dog. You're just on your forearms. This is called Dolphin Pose. So we're just going to shift our weight forward a little bit. Like you want to take all the weight out of the feet. You're just going to shift your weight forward and then back. Putting all that weight into the shoulders, or a little bit more than 50% of the weight into the shoulders. Taking the weight out of the toes and just rocking forwards and then rocking back. Breathe. Draw your belly button back towards your spine. Just a few more rocks. 3 more rocks to be exact. So rock it forward, take the weight out of the feet, and shift it back. 1 more. Awesome work, you guys. So drop your knees all the way down. We're going to slide forward and lay on our stomachs. So laying on your stomach here, your hands are going to come under your shoulders. So your chest isn't relaxing onto the mat. Your chest is up in the air. You can push your hands into the mat to help get a little bit more height, but you could also take all the weight out of the hands and use your back strength here. Draw your belly button back toward your spine as well, and you can keep your feet and your legs on the floor the whole time, you guys. So we're just going to drop the chest a little bit more and then lift it up. Squeeze your back. Drop your chest and lift it up. Drop it down and lift up. Beautiful, you guys. Each time you come up, really squeeze your shoulders together. Try to touch your elbows together. No, they won't, but just try. And really squeeze your back muscles. Beautiful, you guys. Let's do 3 more. 3 more chest lifts. All through that back. You're feeling this. So good. And then when you're done, you can rest your chest. You can stack your palms. Rest your chin just for a moment. Feel free to rock your hips side to side. We're moving into our Supermans. So you need to bring your arms out in front of you. So hopefully you have some space to reach your arms out in front. And this time we're going to lift everything up. So arms and legs. So with an inhale, lift everything up. Squeeze your glutes, Squeeze your back. Even draw your belly button back towards your spine. Breathe, lifting the chest. Awesome work. Just holding it here. Superman. Nice work, you guys. 3 more nice, strong breath. Take 1 more inhale. And exhale, relax it down, rest everything. Take a little bit longer here if you need it, or bring your hands under your shoulders. Push yourself up. We are going to have a seat. So sit down, bringing your legs out in front again. Hands are gonna come behind us. For support, you're going to start to lean back a little bit here, taking all that weight out of your feet. So out of your feet. So pulling the knees into the chest, and then you're just going to extend your right leg out. You could tap it down, you could hover it, and then pull the right knee back in. Left leg. Pull it in, right leg. So think about sitting tall, keeping your chest proud, and just doing a few crunches or leg extensions, really squeezing your belly button back towards your spine. Beautiful, you guys. After this one, we're doing 3 more on each side. 3 more, stick with it. Nice job, you guys. So good. You'll thank me later. Last one. Awesome. Bring the soles of your feet together. Your knees out wide. Just rock side to side a little bit here. Let all that tension go out of the hip flexors if you were feeling it. So we're going to keep the soles of our feet together and our knees out wide and lay down onto our back. So as you come down, you might be getting a nice hip stretch with that diamond shape that you're making, but we're getting into our core even more here. So clasp your hands together, leaving the first finger and the thumb extended. You're gonna pick up your shoulders, crunch, keep your knees out wide, try and touch your fingertips for the ceiling. Drop it back down, lift it up, crunch and lower. Crunch, lift up, squeeze the core, and then lower back down. And just keep lifting the shoulders, squeezing at the top, moving at your own pace. Nice work, you guys. Let's do 3 more. Really squeeze at the top. 2 more. Last one, squeeze and lower. Beautiful, you guys. Resting your hands beside you or reaching your arms above your head, whatever feels better for you. You can keep your knees out nice and wide or pull those knees back together. Maybe rock the knees side to side, a little windshield wiper movement. Or maybe bring your knees all the way into your chest and rocking side to side. Awesome, you guys. Starting to either roll to the side or rock forwards, coming all the way up into a comfy seated position. Bringing your hands together, your palms together at heart center. Until we meet again, you guys, have a really awesome day. Namaste.